Bentornati! Welcome back to Create Above and Beyond, where the doors to automation are always open. So, in the last episode, I kind of promised that we would move on with automation of chapter 2. However, listen to me, this is gonna be a little bit of a bonus episode. A bonus episode in which I'm gonna fill in a little gap, a little hole in our basic automation systems that I consider really to be chapter 1. That, like, to me, this thing that we're gonna do today is really basics. And what is it? Well, you see, we've got this awesome farming here, automated. It's collecting basically everything we want, crops of all kind, even cocoa beans and sugarcane and stuff like that. However, I still have my animal farm in here, like really left to its own devices. And while you can, for sure, like you can feed items manually and call the population, let's say a little bit, it's not ideal, right? This is Create Above and Beyond, and we want to automate stuff. And we already saw a little bit that one way to automate would be going through the pedestals from Reliquary, and they work really well. Now this thing, I don't know why it would have leaves on top, probably because I had this thing set up to put shears on top of this pedestal. I think that's what it needed to be. But yeah, we are gonna take this concept and make more out of it. I want to have an automatic animal breeder, pardon the term, slaughter factory, which does everything. I want eggs, I want white wool, I want milk, and I want meat. And also, one very nice side product of that will be experience, okay? Because pedestals, if we use them to kill animals, we can get the experience back, and it's pretty neat. So in the long run, will also act as a very convenient experience farm without the hassle of having to import spawners from, I don't know, like here, like a thousand blocks away, which is feasible. Yeah, we can build a 1,000 block long railway, but if I can avoid that, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be an all-in-one. So we're gonna do cows, sheep, pigs, rabbits, and chickens. Okay, and this is where it's gonna happen. I started preparing the let's say skeleton of the building. It's gonna be 11 by what is it? Like, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5 marker here is because the pedestal range is 5 blocks. So in here, the adults are gonna get killed by the pedestal with sword. Instead, in here, we're gonna have the breeding couples. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is gonna be 9 by 11, but we're gonna have some mechanisms back in here because we are gonna need some encased fans to push the little animals this way. Okay, so let's finish building the skeleton with our building wand here. And I don't have nearly enough blocks. I'm gonna use these cobblestone tiles for now, just because they seem, I don't know, they have this sterile look to them. But we may also use some glass in places. Actually, that seems like a really neat idea. Let's recover some blocks and use some glass here and there. So, like so. So, for example, we could have like 1 row cows, sheep, pigs, rabbits, and in here it's gonna be chickens, right? And then each row, of course, like this needs to be filled up like this, right? And I might also use some of this, actually. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's use some stacked planks, maybe. So, see, like this is the prototype, right? So, breeding couple in here. Now, for cows, this already works like a charm. Of course, this needs to be a hole for the fan. Okay, so encased fan pushing forward, right? The breeding couple in here. There's gonna be a deployer pointing down, receiving maybe from a chute or something else, or a hopper receiving the wheat. So the deployer pushes wheat on the two cows in here. The fan pushes the baby cow through this gap, okay? And this works fantastically for cows and also for sheep. Now, you might immediately think, wait, that doesn't work, for example, for pigs, but also the other animals are really small. They are never gonna get, or actually, it's not that they're never gonna get through, it's that you won't be able to keep the adults in here. Now, this is where another mod comes in to help. The microblocks mod. So what we can do, can we saw stuff from chisel? No, not really. I mean, there's a configuration file where you can edit and make it so that you can saw anything you specify in there, but for now it's just vanilla blocks. So let's see. We could use this to get just normal slabs. Now, a single slab, actually, maybe I should go and get a real slab. Give me a second here. Okay, I got us a few more blocks. So what I want to do in here is prepare, for example, for the chicken rows, okay? So adult chicken shouldn't be able to go through a, let's say, half block gap, but the little chicks will, okay? So this absolutely works for chicken. Now, the interesting part comes into play, for example, for pigs, okay? If I open a hole in here, both the adult pig and the piglet, they go through a one block gap, but they don't go through a half block gap, right? However, there's a very simple solution for that. We throw this in here, we start creating, let's say, panels and then covers, which are really, really thin slices. This would be enough for pigs, I believe, because the adult pig takes the entire block height. So this is enough to stop the adult pig from going through, but not enough to stop the piglet, okay? And we're gonna do this also for the rabbits, of course. Now, do I have enough of this to complete my structure? I just want to do this, this, and this so that I can explain. And I did it totally wrong. Okay, let me get in here. For rabbits, instead, what we're gonna do is 1, 2, 3, and I need to go one more down. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the equivalent of a slab, and 5. Okay, 5 is the perfect amount in there. Wait, it's not correct. It's not correct. It's triggering me. This is correct. Okay, sorry. So 5 covers is the exact amount that you need to stop the adult bunny rabbits from going through, but have the little rabbits happily flow to the other side. Okay, so now give me a second while I finish building in the remaining blocks in here. Okay, so this is the rest of the structure all set up. Let's jump up so you can have a better look. So in here, in the back we have all the holes for the encased fans. They are gonna go all in here. I'm probably gonna have to move this bamboo from here, which by the way is great. We just didn't really use too much of it. But yeah, we're gonna have the fans and have power centralized, so maybe have a long belt that you know, connects all the fans, and then the deployers in here pointing down. They need to have a block of separation. I think that will be enough. I think, because they need to be able to reach also very small animals. So the block in here, the hand from here to here, yeah, that should work for all the animals, and then we'll connect power also for that. Now, before getting to the machines, let's take our quantum catcher and test this for a few animals. So I'm fairly sure that it'll work first try for cows and sheep, but let's try pigs for a second. Let's go back in here with a pig in the catcher. So the pig row would be, no, this is chickens. This is gonna be pigs. So if I put a pig in here, and then I need maybe a carrot or something like that to entice it to come towards me. Okay, so I have a carrot with me. Where's the pig? Pig? Pig, where are you? You're in there. Were you actually going through? Okay, pig, I'm here, right? Okay, see? Like, the head doesn't fit. If I were to remove this block... Oh, of course there's a... there's a hole in there. But... Okay, pig, I'm here. Now. See? The adult can get through, but the little one, the piglet, absolutely can. So, pigs, sorted. Probably the trickier one of them all is the, wow, that's super loud, is the rabbit. So let's go snag a rabbit from our pen in here. And... oh gosh, you, okay. Whoever you are. The first that I was able to catch. So, rabbit pen is in here. Rabbit in there. And of course the rabbit immediately goes away. But hey, rabbit, I have a carrot here. Can you get through? I don't think you can. See? Rabbit keeps jumping there. And this rabbit is gone. I will never catch this rabbit again. So now that we are sure the structure is ready to house all our guests, let's get to preparing the machines. Alright, I'm back at the workshop, and what I need is a few materials, and the list of machines is 5 deployers and 5 encased fans. So, encased fan, that's not spelled right like that. Encased fan, we need 5 propellers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. When it comes to deployers instead, no, that's a mixer, that's a deployer. We need 5 golden hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, we need to combine those with a few andesite machines. Thankfully now, absolutely infinite in supply. Get in here. 5 deployers, ready. 5 encased fan, ready. Okay. Let's place these things down. I'll start with the fans. Shift, right click to place in the right position. There you go. Done. we got our deployers. What if I do it like... No, that's absolutely not the place. What? Why? Can you please? It's these blocks that they don't... You can't really see where the block ends. What if I do it like this? Oh, this works much better. Okay, I want them oriented like this so that I can put a shaft in here and power them going up. Let's sleep through the night though. Okay, so with all the machines in their correct place, let's move on to connecting shafts and power in general. So let's get, of course, the shafts and, of course, mechanical belts. Now, I will need a way to access these rows so that I can move the animals in. Right. I could probably... Well, I can probably still access from here, right? Maybe. Probably. Let's see. Okay, so these shafts will allow me to get... You know what? Let's open this up. In theory, even the rabbits shouldn't be able to jump more than 2 blocks high. So I can move the shafts out like so. Now, in order to connect everything and then have some power, I could have maybe a row of water wheels around here. That could be an option. So let's see. And I can certainly have everything rotating in the same exact direction. Do I want to do belts? Because you know what? I could even have these be all small cogs. It's going to be a lot of cogs. Let's see. Because with belts, I would have to have a belt in here, but then these would have to move one further out and have other belts, which looks, I mean, it's not bad, but looks a little bit messy. Whereas this has the advantage of being all in the same plane. And the fact that we are skipping one every time ensures that all the fans are gonna be moving in the exact same direction. Yeah, I think this works. And for some reason, belts don't want to add up in there. I need to remove everything, right? And then do this. And then they accept going back in there. It's really weird. So I can now extend, let's say, this shaft in here. And totally have, I don't know, maybe 4? Would 4 water wheel be enough? I also actually probably need to speed up the entire thing because the fans need to be, well, not that potent. They need to push like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 blocks. Okay, let me go and prepare something like 4 water wheels. Okay, so I made a little bit of space for our water wheels. If this is the center, I will need to have, let's see, well, I could simply start rotating, I don't know, like clockwise. I don't think it really matters. So I need to place soul sand here. And then go like this and this? No, I think soul sand needs to go a block lower. If I remember correctly. Like that. And then the water wheels. No, that's not correct. Well, I can put them one lower, actually. And that's not correct in the orientation. Shift, right click, that's correct. Actually, the inclination of the, I don't know, how do you call these, fans? I don't know, is actually important. So if you're planning your water wheel to rotate this way, then these things need to go this way, okay? So this would be the correct orientation. Now let's take our water reservoir. Here it is. In empty mode. Let's have the hole in there so that we can then connect the shafts. And we're gonna need water source blocks in here. Okay, it's already rotating because that works as a water elevator. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going 256 and not 320. It's not going 320 because I need to remove more blocks actually. I need to remove these and these. Now actually this can stay. Okay, 320 each. Now this is full power for the old water wheel. Now, what happens if we simply connect them like so? You know what? Take this away. Give me another cog. They're all connected now. Magically, those fans are spinning the right way, and look at that. They push up to here. I may want to speed them up just a little bit because really, when we are like this far, the power of the fan is not that great. So there could be a chance the small animals will get through once again and then grow up on this side. So let's see what we can do about it. Take that away, give me encased chain drives, and I need also my other toolbox, the red one. Red toolbox has adjustable chain gear shifts and levers. So 1, 2, and we do 1, 2. And what am I doing? Lever here. And now I think I will need, because this is now rotating the other way around when I get there, I mean. No problem though, let's have a gearbox. Okay, this is now faster. And it looks like a little bit stronger. Maybe. Or at least it gets all the way here, right? Yeah. Cool. And it's almost night, so let's sleep. And let's think of the next step. Okay, next step is gonna be super duper easy. I think I'm gonna replace these blocks with hoppers. Just because I always use chutes. But I noticed sometimes chutes do a weird animation. So I'm gonna grab 5 hoppers and 5 1x1 drawers, I think, to feed the necessary to feed the necessary feed into the deployers. So give me a second. Okay, I am back with the hoppers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then oak drawers. 1, 2, 3. Don't fall. That's not correct. Pick it up again. And it fell. Jump back up. And 5. Okay, flawless. Absolutely flawless. Okay, so this is gonna be for cows. So I have several stacks of animal feeding here. I'm gonna do 1, 2 in here. Then this is gonna be sheep. So again, wheat in there. Then it's gonna be... Oh, this is gonna be chickens. So 1 and 2 stacks of seed. And then pigs. And then carrots for bunnies. Right? I think we can start loading loading the animal breeders with actual animals. So let's get my quantum catcher. And you know what? I think I have a few more spawner scraps. I could make at least another quantum catcher. Let's get back in the workshop for a second. Yeah, here they are actually. I'll only use 1 for now. And I need to combine this with a block of arcane crystal, which I don't really have too much of. But if I take this, I think together in here, yes, I can make a second quantum catcher. So at least I can get a couple of animals per trip, right? So let's get to the big pens. And let's start with cows. 1 and 2. We get in here. No, it's gonna be this one in here. Can I put you guys directly in there? 1 and 2, and look at that. The deployer is already working. Are we gonna have a little cow? Oh yes! Cow baby! Nice. This is working perfectly. Okay, now give me a second. I'm gonna go and get all the other animals and I'm gonna fill all the spaces. Alright, so we have breeding pairs in each row. We have cows and a baby cow in here. We've got a baby sheep in there. The only problem here, actually we have more chicks in here because I also used some eggs that I picked up accidentally. I noticed that the babies actually have a strong, very strong tendency to go back towards their parents, and the encased fans are not enough. However, I think I have a way to compel them, which is much, much stronger. Let me get my reservoir. I want to actually fill it up a little bit more. There you go. And I can put source blocks. However, I need something to stop water from going that way. I think I can use, yeah, more oak plank covers. So let's get down in here. I can put an oak plank cover in there, right? Oh, that cow was taking damage for a second. Okay, now that water is not gonna flow back in that direction, I can add a source block in here and get stuck with the cows in here myself. I mean, that wasn't exactly the plan. Can I? This is gonna be a mess. Okay. I need to put down the water without going down myself. But if I do this, right? Water will flow forward and not backwards. And animals can't really swim against the current. There you go. That seems perfect to me. Let's have a celebratory sleep. Okay, now we have perfect 100% separation of adults from baby animals. And these things don't show up, the stacks of food anymore, because I think everything is accumulated in there. And we have got a spider there. Whatever, it's peaceful now. But yeah, maybe at some point I'll also have a system to bring food from there to here automatically. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I can put 32 stacks of feed in each of these drawers, so it's gonna last for a long, long time. Now, we need to get to the ugly part of this build, which involves, unfortunately, killing the animals when they get adults. Now, the very cool thing is that these pedestals, if you put a sword on them, they don't kill baby animals, so it's already automated in a sense. And to make them, you just need a pedestal, which is some quartz and white carpet and gold, and then 4 diamonds each. And we need 1 for the sword. Then we will need 1 just like let's say this one. Yeah, so that it can have this coin of fortune. However, I'm not gonna use the coin of fortune to grab the XP. I could instead buy myself a hero's medallion. This thing. We can just buy some of these things. Oh, I would have to make an infernal tier. This is pretty involved in the crafting. So I need witch's hat, void tier, infernal claw. But I mean, this is all stuff that we can... I mean, we either already have or we can buy, right? What's the hero's medallion? The hero's medallion is basically a method to store your XP. But if you put the medallion on a pedestal, it's gonna act as a tank for XP. So let's say we got the pedestal for the coin of fortune in here. The coin of fortune can pick up both items and XP orbs and can output to an adjacent tank. That adjacent tank can totally be the medallion on another pedestal. And then when we want levels, we simply need to grab that medallion and right click and get all the XP for us. Okay, so that's the plan. Okay, so I need how many? 2 pedestals for now. No, 3 pedestals. Okay, so let's go and craft 3 pedestals. Or we could just grab these, which is not a bad idea at all. I could even drink some of this milk so that I recover the bucket. So I can grab this, and grab this. Cool. Pedestals achieved. Now the one with the sword needs to be right at the center of it all. Okay, so we can have the 3 pedestals like so. The one with the coin of fortune in the center to pick up items and XP orbs, the one with the medallion in here, and the one with the sword in here. And since this is only like 1, 2, 3, 4, well, it's 5 blocks exactly, the sword should be able to reach all the adults that eventually grow up in here. I think this will work. The only thing that we need more than this is some kind of storage box in here for all the loot. Okay, so let's get back in the workshop and work on these items. Okay, so we need a sword first of all, and I think I'm gonna go with a steel sword. The pedestals should in theory also work with Tinker's tools. At least the wiki says that, but maybe that's a thing that's gonna happen from version 1.18 and it's not ready yet. Then I want a pretty big buffer chest for now. So give me a barrel, and then I can get a cobalt ingot. I have a lot of cobalt. It's pretty easy to get in the nether, and then I bring it in here, and I can make this really big, a cobalt barrel, and we can absolutely test the first phase, which is gonna be barrel and sword. Now, of course, there aren't many adults in here. I think there was just one chicken. I could go and grab a few adults just to test. Like, I want to test like an adult cow in here and a rabbit, maybe, that we are able to reach all the way through. So, cow, sorry, you're sacrificial. And rabbit. Let's jump back in. Whoa. And sploosh. So I think you are cow. Yep, totally working. And you're adult rabbit. One-shotted. I'm sorry, my friend, but it's necessary. And we have all the loot in here. So first part of it works. Now, to craft a hero's medallion. Okay, let's look it back in JEI. A hero's medallion. Let's favorite this. We need a coin of fortune. So I'll need to craft myself another one of those. Nebulous heart I have. A witch's hat, which can be bought, I'm pretty sure. The infernal tier is a little bit more involved. It's gonna need another witch's hat, an infernal claw, which should be easy enough, and an infernal tier needs also a void tier. Okay, which we have everything for. So let's start buying witches' hats. I don't think we have an import card for witches' hats. No, we don't. But we can very easily get in here, get to the shipments, and set up a trading route for witches' hats. I don't know like who the provider like worldwide is for witches' hats, but we definitely know them. So 2 gold coins in there, 1, 2 hats. There you go. Then, what else can we craft right away? Infernal claws, leather, molten core, slime pearl. I don't think I have slime pearls. You know what? Let's buy a few slime pearls. I think I have this already. What does this need? 46 and something. So let's put this here. Yeah, you do that. Oh, it's night. Let's have a sleep. Do I have my slime pearls? Yes, I do indeed. Is there more? No, I consumed all the coins that I had put in. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna need some molten cores. I'm gonna need, what was it, like gas tears, maybe 1 or 2, and something else, maybe rib bones? Let me see. Okay, so let's say I want to make this infernal claw. Oh, I need leather. I have it. So infernal claw, done. And then I need a void tier, nebulous heart, and lapis. Lapis and nebulous heart. My inventory is so full right now. Void tier, done. Now, I might at some point craft another void tier because I think it's kind of a useful item. Let me put this, and this away just to make a little bit more space in there. So I have void tier, infernal claw. Do I have now enough for the infernal tier? I think so. Infernal Tear done. Infernal Tear, by the way, would be another very interesting item. You can use it to burn items for XP. Stuff like lapis or glowstone, gems. Very, very interesting. I guess it's a whole new method of obtaining XP. If you don't want to go the mob farm way. Now, this would be able to turn into a hero's medallion if I had a nebulous heart and a coin of fortune. Now, for the coin of fortune, I need nebulous heart and bat wing. Bat wings we have. 2 nebulous heart, I think, is what I need. So, make me another coin of fortune. Good. Now, I think we're ready for a hero's medallion. Okay, I have a hero's medallion right in here. Let me store all the stuff that is left. Okay, I think that's all. So this thing would be very useful regardless. And it was really easy to obtain. So if I right click it, I've put in a few levels. Look. I don't know exactly what's happening. I'm just right clicking and sometimes it's storing levels, sometimes it's taking out levels. Like I get down to 30. Okay, first I filled the medallion and now, oh, if I click on the ground, I release the experience as orbs. That's kind of interesting. If I hold right click, I take all the experience out. That's kind of weird. If I shift right click though, if I shift right click, it slowly sucks out the experience into the medallion. So for example, I can shift right click and then stop at level 30, for example, and have the other 43 levels in there. I don't know if this adds up, you know. There might be some wonky math in there. If I take those levels back again, I get to 49. I guess I had 49 levels when I began. Yeah, 49 is quite a lot, isn't it? So let it slowly fill up and then we stop when I have 30 and then we do this. And that should now be the XP tank. However, if I wanted to test it, I mean, going from 49 to something else is gonna take a while. So I think the best way to do it would be to actually get all the experience back on me, right? Then put it in there and wait for it to get more XP from the farm. Or I could go fetch a few adult animals myself. Like if I were to place, I don't know, like you in here. That was kind of gruesome. And you in here. Okay. And I pick this one up again. Of course it gets sucked in the barrel. Oh look, it's got a whole level and a little bit. And I can get it in myself. However, you know, when I'm 49 levels in already, you don't really see the XP bar move a lot. However, let's prime this thing again. Stop at 30. There you go. Put it in there. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our automated animal and XP farm all in one. Totally automated. Well, not very totally automated, 100%. I need to move food in these chests. Chests, drawers. by hand, but that's, you know, a once in a while thing. Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so seeds in there and lock the drawer so it looks even better. Then for the pigs, carrots, lock. Oh wait, I needed... I've put too many stacks in here. 3 stacks in there for our friends, the rabbits. Then 1, 2, 3 back, and that. Okay, so we got 3 stacks, and of course a lot more. It's in there already for all our animals. And this thing is still collecting loot. Look at that. Look at that. And we get pretty much everything, like eggs and wool are already getting picked up. Now, I surely hope this isn't reaching... No, we still have a couple in there. There, yeah, 2 chickens in there, 2 pigs, and 2 rabbits. Now, if we wanted to make this even faster, right? If we wanted to make this even faster, we could simply add more animals in the pens in here, but I don't really think that would be needed. Also, there's another thing that is happening here, which is the fact that when we breed the animals, experience forms in there. So wouldn't it be better to actually move the coin maybe up here? Would it still work? You know, I think it's worth checking. Okay, so I have a couple of cows. If I put a cow in here, gets killed by the sword, and I don't see any floating experience, so I have to assume it's been picked up. But the other cow in here, yeah, all items and all XP is gone. Now let's look in here. Is there any floating XP orb in there? I don't think so. I don't see any. So I think this is a success. Can we see already more? Oh, while this is active, I can't really pick up the medallion because the coin picks it back up and places it on the pedestal. This thing now has 43 levels. Like if I were to grab them all, yeah, see? Like before moving this, I had 49 and 2 segments. Now I have 49 and a half. So I think this is working. Guys, I think this is awesome. And also, this means that I can start enchanting gear if I want, because I can get infinite levels from this. Alright everyone, this is gonna be it for our little bonus episode in here. I hope you liked it. Again, I never ask people to like and subscribe and stuff like that. I think you're adult, right? You know what to do. If you like a video, you like it. What I do ask from time to time is, give me feedback. Like if there's something that, you think I could do better, or that maybe you didn't exactly like and you think could be improved, write me in the comments and be honest with me. I promise I can take it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Alla prossima!